Hi, my name's Paul Cresswell. Welcome to Paul's Tackle Reviews. The purpose of this channel is to give you reviews of tackle out on the bank, tried and tested by an unbiased, unsponsored angler, and that's me. I did a video in December, shortly after Matrix finally launched their digital clicker, and I did an unboxing video where I showed me badly putting the battery in and just having a play with it and seeing what my first thoughts are. Today I'm coming back to that particular product 4 months later. I've been out on the bank 30 to 40 times, using it every single time that I've been out. I'm going to cut away to another video to show you the functionality and how it works, but then I'm also going to come back and talk about how I've used it, what my findings are, and any issues I've had with it. So let's go to the other video. So here we have the clicker, bits of ground bait on it and bits of dirt. That's how everybody's will be after a short while. So it's off, just press any button and it comes to life. So I'm just going to quickly run through how to use it. The stopwatch, start with the big left button, nice positive click. When it gets past 10 minutes, it doesn't count the thousands any longer. So I use it a lot when I'm feeder fishing, and I kind of cast in, set my tip, and then because it has this nice positive click to it, and then the reset is the button on the right, what I find is I can do this without looking, because you don't need to make sure it's started because you can hear the click. I also find that maybe if I swap to another method, like I go on the pole, I quite often start it just to keep track on how long I've been doing something, because sometimes you need to give it a good time to work out whether it's working or not. There's no good ditching something after 15 minutes. Likewise, you don't want to spend an hour on something that's not working as well. Reset that. The clock there in the top right, you hold the right button down, it starts flashing. You can then press those buttons to change it, then onto the minutes, and done. This I've had 3 or 4 months, and when I came to change it for the clocks going forward, it had gained about 3 minutes, which is normal for a digital clock. No issues with that at all. On the back, we've got that which goes in 2 positions, so that enables you to put it in whatever position suits you. And it also has the thread there, so you can put it on a cross arm if you want to. In terms of turning it off to save the battery, you hold both buttons down for a few seconds and then it all goes off. Any button comes back on. You can see the counter function there. If I press the right hand, it goes down. Press the left, it goes up. And again, it's really easy to use without looking at it. I can just lean over, put it on my side tray and just give it a click. Now, most people will count upwards, maybe using this for a net limit or to count the number of fish. But equally, you could put this on to say 70 pounds, maybe the net limit 75, and you could use the countdown function so you know how much you've got left in that particular net. If you need to reset the counter, just hold both sides for a couple of seconds. There we are. That's everything functionality. Hopefully that was interesting. I think you'll see it's fairly intuitive to use. When you've been out and used it once, you know how to use it. There's no complications with it. I think it's been well designed in that respect. Personally, I've put it on my side tray and I've had it towards the back of the side tray so I can just lean over and work it one-handed with my left hand. I did try it on a cross arm once, but I couldn't find a position I liked it where it was easily accessible and I could use it. But it's all down to personal preferences. We all have different setups. My tray is the Matrix tray, so it comes very close to the box. Other people might like it on a cross arm. It's been out in a lot of rain, and as I'm recording this, I think we've had the wettest March and February I've ever known, and it's sat on my tray, and on occasions I've had to pick it up and tip the water off it. I haven't put it under the cover. It's been exposed to the elements. Now, they said it's waterproof, and this has proved to be fully waterproof. It hasn't steamed up. I've got no issues to believe that it's anything other than fully waterproof. That doesn't mean it would withstand dropping it in the lake. It means it will withstand being on my side tray. Haven't dropped it in the lake yet. Always potential for that, but I think it is watertight as a device. So I really like it. I think it's really useful. What would I change if I was looking at this? And I think I said this on the unboxing video. I'd have probably made each of the three components, so the stopwatch, the time, and the counter, I would have made them all the same size. I'm getting on a bit. I wear glasses when I'm fishing, and sometimes you just think it's a little bit small and it could have been bigger, but not a huge issue. Occasionally the sun's out and I wear over sunglasses. They are polarized. What I will say is sometimes when it's on my side tray, and depending on the angle of it, I can't see anything on it. It just looks black. So I have to kind of position it and turn it to make sure I can see it when I'm wearing polarized sunglasses. I even sometimes flip it up a little bit just to get the angles right, but there are certain positions where I can't see it. Somebody put a comment that they'd like this to be able to do multiple nets, i.e. for the counter, so you don't go over net limits. I think there's only so much you can do within a little box like that. There are things out there for counting multiple nets. Clearly you could count one net on this. Maybe you'd need to get something like the counter clicker from Preston and put that on your front leg, so then you've got the ability to count two. I know they do a 3-clicker version of this. It's not for everybody. Not everybody fishes where you need multiple nets. And I think this little device is compact and easy to use. I'm not sure how you could, without making it a hell of a lot bigger, put 3 nets onto there, but who knows, that's something they might look at in the future. It's 35 quid. I think that most things in fishing start at 20 quid. This is a really useful, well-made piece of kit. Waterproof, like I say, great functionality. I think that's good value. I think it's been a brilliant little piece of kit, and I'm really pleased I've got it. I use it all the time when I'm out. That's it for today. Little short video. Follow up on using that. Any questions, comments, put them below. I'll try and come back to you. If you want to give me a like and subscribe, that's fine. When the weather improves, I've got more videos in the pipeline, but it's so difficult to film when you're in driving rain or it's blowing a gale. So Until next time, tight lines.